and welcome to my channel. My name is Morgan Lee. I am indie author of 2 books, the first 2 in a dark fantasy trilogy. I'm a freelance editor as well as a podcaster. I'm a co-host of a podcast with 2 other indie authors, and it is called the Self-Publishing Tips and Tricks Podcast. And today I am here to wrap up January. I know we're not done with January yet. We still have 3 more days, but I'm trying to release a live video, every other week, every other weekend. So either every other Saturday or Sunday if I have something to do on Saturday. So this is this week's video. So last week I went over my Kanban board and how it's set up and everything. So tonight I think I will just go over how January has been. I'd love to, if you're watching this, I'm not sure how many people are watching, but if you're watching this live, you can let me know how your January has been so far, anything that you're planning on changing for February, and all of that good stuff. Let me know. I have 4 different little talking points that I would like to discuss. I see Cool Gamer is in the chat. So hello, Cool Gamer. Thank you for joining me today. No sprints or anything. We're just talking about January. So, first thing, I probably won't, it depends. Anyway, first thing that I would like to talk about is just to give a monthly review on my writing and personal projects. I don't think that I shared what my goals were for January. Let me see. Let's look at my Artist of Life workbook and see what my goals were for January. And I also should probably pull up my Notion as well. Okay, pulled up my Notion. So the first goal / project for this month was to finish the second draft. Oh, this is the whole quarter. I would say this was not my January goal. Okay, let me scroll down to January. So my first goal was to create a plan for the video series that I'm doing that I haven't announced yet. So I can't tell you what the video series is about. But it was to create a plan for that video or for that series. And I'm not sure. I think I started a little bit of a plan, but I don't think that I have a full plan. It might be on my iPad. Okay, so yes, I did make the plan. I made the plan. My next goal for January was to do 2 videos for January. So Kanban board was my first, and this was my second. I wanted to deep clean and declutter my kitchen, which I did. I wanted to reconfirm everyone I had on for January in the first quarter as far as editing goes. I did that. We'll get to the editing part later. And let's see. I also wanted to finish okay. I'm looking at my goals here, and I thought that I had written down that I wanted to finish the second draft of the cozy in January, but looking at my Notion, that's in February. And for January, it was only read the first draft and take notes. And I did that. So is that a win? Maybe. I think that's a win. Jesse's here. Hello. How are you doing? I'm just rambling this evening, talking about my January and goals. What type of things do you try to plan out for the series? So I'm doing a video vlog series on like it's a publishing challenge. I don't want to say what the challenge is yet because I actually want to do it. But it's a publishing challenge, so I'm planning the different like stages of the process of the publishing process, and there's a specific like challenge part to it. So yeah, I'm just planning each stage of the process. So I just wrote down what each stage was. But for my cozy series, I haven't really done any planning. So I think you were talking about the video series. Very cool. Yes. Yes, thank you. Um, and let's see, what else did I have in January? I had to draft the newsletters for the quarter to release on the 4th of every month. I did draft January's newsletter, but I did not release it. So we might repurpose it for February and do that. So when I look at this, when I look at my Notion, it looks like I did what I wanted to do. But then I look at my Kanban board and I'm like, I don't think I did. So anyway, that was what is this? Monthly review, writing and personal projects. So yes, somewhere I wrote down that I wanted to finish draft 2 the cozy. But like I said, on my Notion, it has that for February and then sent to alpha readers at the end of the month. Well, like beta round 1 at the end of the month. So was I like, I feel like I was stressing myself out for nothing. Anyway, okay, yeah, that's all. That's all that I had. Oh, no, that wasn't all for January. I also wanted to finish the draft of Seed Among Good Ground, which is the third book. I don't have them next to me, but the third book in my dark fantasy trilogy. Supposed to start trading chapters again with Shannon, and that did not happen. So yeah. We'll get into the reason why. But I really didn't make any headway on Seed Among Good Ground, but scary noises. Oh, is the game over? Sorry. Squirrel moment. I heard a noise, and that is it a scary noise or a good noise? Oh, the game's not over yet. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, football game. What was I saying? What was I saying? Someone. Oh, I don't know. But Seed Among Good Ground, I did not make a lot of headway with. But since I thought that it was on my goal sheet to finish the cozy this month, I think I got up until chapter. I think chapter 6 or 7 with the cozy for revising. So I did make some headway on that. Thank you, Chelsea. Dark Fantasy Book 3, Trading Chapters with Shannon. Yes, that was supposed to happen the second week, but I think she's also doing some other things. And I think she was on vacation like the first half of January. So she's still doing some things. I have things, and so neither of us are ready. So I don't feel too bad because she's not waiting on me. And yeah, so it's good. It's good. Okay. Forgive me. This video is going to be just really rambly because I didn't prepare a script because I have a new job. I started a new job on January 16th. I don't want to say where. So if you do know where and you're in the chat, please don't put it in the chat because I want to keep that private. But I did start a new job on the 16th. And it's been a little bit of a challenge for me to get used to the new rhythm of my life. Before I got this new job, I was working from home. So I've been working from home since 2020 and all the way till end of 2023. So 4 years. Yeah. So 4 years. So the transition from working at this desk for 16 hours a day, because not 16, well, it kind of, because I used to write, edit, and then turn around and then work. So like, yeah, 16 hours a day, moving from that to driving and being out in the world and talking to people face to face. And all of that has been really, really challenging to get used to. And so like I have all of these editing jobs that I booked either like end of last year or early this year. And like they're coming in, and because I'm over ambitious, I'm like, yeah, 1 week I'll get that short back to you. It'll be great. And for 2023 me, that was great. There's a lot of okay, the game must be over because there's fireworks. Did we win? We won. Okay. I'm sorry. There's fireworks now. My dog is scared. Oh, okay. It's okay. It's Simba, come here. It's okay. It's okay. Simba. Simba, come here. Okay, he's not gonna come here. He's just gonna pace. Okay. Yes. So new job. Thank you. Thank you, Chelsea. Thank you, Diane. Also, hello, Diane. Thank you for coming and listening to me ramble. So new job out in the world, very hard. Come here. Very hard to get used to, like the schedule changing and everything, and me having to leave the house. So my editing clients and all of the editing has been really hard for me to take, to get a handle on, and I'm behind. So if you're watching this and I owe you your story back, please be patient with me. I will get it back to you as soon as I can. But yeah, the new job is going well. I am a supervisor for the first time, which is kind of cool, kind of weird. So yeah, I've just been meeting my team and doing a lot of training, getting certified, for like CPR certified, and taking a bunch of training. So it's just been, it's been a lot, but it's been good. I like the job. I like the people. I mean, I haven't gotten into the really into the job yet, but so far it's good. I like the job. I like the people, and it's fulfilling the purpose that I wanted when I went and started looking for a new job in the first place. I wanted, I'm sure my mom's going to call me. I just had a feeling she was going to call me during this live. So she does. Excuse me. Yes, this job is fulfilling the purpose that I wanted for it, which was to give me a little bit more structure, because I felt like I was just wasting away in my house, and I kind of wanted to get a job that was back out in the world and that had some kind of purpose and meaning. So I'm doing something that I'm passionate about. I'm working with disability. So I'm just really excited, even if the transition, it hasn't been hard. It's just been challenging. So yeah, transition is challenging. I have to figure out how to find time to write and have time to edit and have time to like live life and do all that stuff. So, yeah, that's the job. That's the job update for January. Um it's okay. It's just fireworks. It's just fireworks. Nothing scary. Okay. So yeah, that's the job update. Um the next thing I have is my low buy year. Do we want to talk about my low buy year? It's okay. Stop shaking. My puppy's shaking. Oh, okay. My low buy year is like non-existent. I've spent so much money this January. It's not even funny. Like, not even on like fun stuff, just like random stuff. Like when the Arctic blast hit, I was like, oh, I have to go work outside. So I need to get this thermal gear. So I went on Amazon and spent $100 on thermal gear. But now it's like normal winter again. So I don't think I need all of that. So yeah, I it's been a struggle. I need to reevaluate budget, all of that fun stuff because yeah, um I have not been low buying. I don't have any other updates on that. Let's see. Rachel's here. Hello. Welcome to the ramble. Just going over my January and how it went and comforting my pup during the fireworks. I hope you are doing well today. See, Diane says that is awesome, sweetheart. It is brave and courageous of you to be so transparent about feeling like you were wasting away. Yeah, like working from home is like a dream job, right? Like you get to, oh, um, you get to like, you get to do whatever you want, right? But it started to not feel like that. It started to feel like a prison, in my house. So, um, yeah, it started to feel like prison in my house. So I needed something, um, else. Okay, see? People are texting me. Okay. Sorry. Distracted by the texts. Okay, so yes. Forgot what I was saying. But yes, I was commenting on this. So yeah, it got to be a little too much. I was going stir crazy. And I said this before on my channel, but I have anxiety and OCD. And a lot of my OCD is focused around contamination. And then I also have a lot of driving anxiety. So working with my therapist to be like, I need a job or I need something like to challenge me and kind of force me to do exposure therapy. So yeah, I'm really good. I'm happy. I'm glad. Yes, there are fireworks because the Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl. So yay. Hello, Barrett. Working from home is nice, but you do become disconnected from the outside world. Yes. And then with this job, I have the opportunity to work both from home and the office and out in the community. So it's just like the best of both worlds, like Hannah Montana, you know? RC is here. Hello. Yes, so I get that. Proud of you for the new job. Thank you. Yes. Right was when I had to be a trip. Don't tell her I said that. We got some hellos. Yeah, Hannah Montana. Okay, so yeah, low buy year is not going well. I need to reassess. And then the final thing I wanted to update on is my professional editing, which has been suffering this month, these past 2 weeks, really. Because 2023 me that had got to work from home and had more mental space and like time to edit, booked a bunch of stuff. And now 2024 me is like, when are we going to do that stuff? Because I go to work and then I come home and then my husband's talking to me. And then I'm like, I just want to sit in silence for a while. So then I go sit in silence. And then I was thinking, my friends stream at night. I can just do my work on everybody's night sprints and then it'll be great. And in theory, yeah, that should be fine. But when you get home and you're just like you're mentally not here, like even if it's like nothing that's physically taxing, like mentally I'm just not here and it's just hard and difficult. All I want to do is just shut my brain off for a little bit. And so the editing has not been happening after work, the writing has not been happening after work, and I'm just left feeling guilty that I am late on returning people's stuff. So that is the professional editing update. So what I'm going to do to fix that in February or just going forward is change my turnaround time. So for shorts, because I edit a lot of short fiction, for shorts, my turnaround time was 1 week. I say like a week and a half, but I'm going to have to say 2. And if it's done early, of course I'll turn it in, but I'm going to have to give myself 2 weeks to get the shorts done, because that's what I mostly do right now. I don't really have any full-length novels, but even that, because I did Ben's last year and the year before that I did his again, or his other book. So I think I'm going to have to extend that too, because I want to be able to do the best job that I can, and I don't want to like give somebody like my half effort. So that'll be a change that I'll be making. I already cut down how many I'm doing, so I just need to cut down my turnaround time. So yes, that sounds nice with the flexibility of your new job. Yes, it is. It is so nice. And because I'll be a supervisor, I'll get to essentially make my own schedule. So I'm really excited for that. I'm still like deep in training, but I'll get to make my own schedule, which is, it's just, I don't know. I'm excited about the possibilities. And we got hellos. Let's see. Sometimes it do be like that. Been looking at stuff to have as a pretty setup come summer when I make book talk tour, and I'm just price comparing for days. Yes. Victoria's here. Hello. Those husbands are so demanding, but of course it's expensive. I mean, like just talking to me as soon as I get in the door, like it's just like, can you give me a second? You got more hellos. I'm in the same boat. Taking a full load of classes is more time consuming than I thought. Yeah. I'm like, sure, I can do it all. I can write 2 books at the same time, then edit 5 shorts at the same time, and then go to work, and then have a marriage. I get like, sure. Doing anything after work is hard. Give yourself some grace. I think as long as you're communicating with people, that's what matters. Yes. And I do a lot of that. And like, I'm sorry, it's going to be late. So, yeah. We got waving. Doing well. Hope things are going well for you. Miss working from home so I can catch your streams. Plus, in the new job, you're doing good for the community, which is such an added bonus. Yes, it is. Sounds like a good plan. The worst thing is only being motivated when you have no time to do anything. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, motivation. What is that? I'm glad you're well. Things are good. Just busy. Yes. So yeah, those are all the 4 points that I had to go over for my January. I don't even know what else is on my Kanban board. These are all chapters of stories. I have to take my car to get an oil change. Should do that tomorrow. Newsletter for February, graphics, promos, budget. Yeah. I think that's all. So far, I mean, not a bad January, but not like, hasn't been perfection. It's not an attainable goal, but there's room for improvement. So, going forward, for my writing and personal projects, I'll still be working on both the cozy and book 3 in the trilogy, because I'm pretty sure I'll have to start trading chapters with Shannon soon. So those 2 are still on the thing, but the goal probably won't be to finish. It'll be like, I don't know, what's an attainable goal? Like, I feel like a chapter a day is not an attainable goal right now. So let it help me plan February here. So I want to make some progress on book 3 and the cozy revisions. Cutting out weekends and maybe another day in the week, let's say 4 working days, is a chapter a day an obtainable goal? I guess I would only know that. I don't know. I'm gonna write that. We're gonna write that down on our February Notion. 4 days a week, 1 chapter, and Seed Among Good Ground, and cozy number 1. And then what was my second point? Where did my banners go? Oh, they're there. And then for my job, I don't really have any goals for my job besides learn my job. Okay, I got feedback. A chapter a day sounds like a lot depending on how long your chapters are. Yeah, that's okay. My chapters are pretty long. A chapter for me is like 3,000. Yeah, it's like 3 to 5. Where's my second? I'm sorry, scrolling. It is like 3,000 to 5,000 words. So maybe that's a lot. Now I'm looking for my second draft. What did I title it? Sorry, I get distracted. I'll figure that out later. But yeah, my chapters are pretty long. They're like at least 3,000 to 5,000 words. So again, that might be a lot. Or should it? I don't know. I'm not good at setting realistic goals. My chapters get really long, so that'll be a lot for me, but I also don't have your level of dedication. I don't know. I can't think of what a better goal would be because I don't want to I don't know. Chelsea says, I think one chapter every 3 days is reasonable. That's minimum 1K words a day and gives you space for when you're tired. Okay. I could do that. Okay, so I'm going to write that down. One chapter every 3 days. Okay, per day. Assuming you're writing 3K to 5K words every day is kind of superhuman. Yeah, true. Eva's here. Hello. Hi, Eva. My chapter every 2 weeks would impress no one but me. Yeah. I need some kind of something because I haven't worked on Seed Among the Ground in I don't know how many days, how many weeks. I don't know. It's been a while. All right, so we'll put that as my writing goal. And then my low buy. I don't know. Budget. Reevaluate my budget. I was planning on doing like the cash system. Like I had already figured out how much money I was going to allow myself for like different categories of spending. And I was going to go take the cash out of the bank and I was going to put it in the envelopes and just use the cash. And that didn't happen. So it's like, do I change that goal up or do I just try it again? Because I didn't actually do it. So, okay. I don't know. Rachel says, I don't know, when writing my romance novella ended up being 265K, I was able to average 5K words a day, but also wrote 6 to 10 hours every day. Yeah, that's a lot of time writing. And I just don't have it. I don't have it anymore. So yeah, I don't have that time. And then like after work, again, the energy thing, I'm trying to use people's night streams to at least give myself 2 hours of work. So just like if I can just go to these streams, at least a couple of, not all of them, a couple of them, I could have time to get it done. Done so bad with my little buy. Me too. I think I've spent more this month than I ever did monthly before. So I'm just, I don't know. Budget reset is going well, but I bought books, donated bits on Twitch, Substack things, and ordered takeaway. Same. I'm doing Substack things, but the other stuff. My little buy went out the window every time I'm too tired to cook. Yes, and hit the apps because energy is a limited resource. Okay, I can't go to work and then cook and then eat and then edit and then write my own stuff and then wake up and do it all over again. I can't. So I have to figure out something that's going to work for me. Also, the apps as a married dude ordering food is so different than a single guy. Yes, it costs so much money. Let's see. I had a plan. This sort of character arc for each. Starts like this, ends like this. A couple cool moments in between, and Ghibli feeling, or Ghibli, Gibble. What did I say? I don't know. Feeling start to finish. And the new job is going well. So yes, I did talk about that earlier. But it's going well. I really like it. I like the people, and it has freedom and flexibility that I'm really excited about. Let's see. I got what I needed in January, new recording stuffs, etc. And the next 11 months are low buy. I'm going to try to make it a low buy for the next 11 months. I'm trying to get 20 minutes of work on my personal project a day, and even that's hard. Yeah. It's hard. DoorDash is dangerous. Like, I can buy chicken wings from a local pub and have them double drop for extra crispy deliciousness. That sounds delicious. Because why does it say order is 15 and then you go to pay for it and it's magically turned to 45? Yeah. Meanwhile, to cook them at home, I have to drag out the air fryer and do a batch at a time. Jordan is here. Hello. You know you did as well as you could in the month of January. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That part, yes. I had the sauce from my husband because he thinks I make Frank's wing sauce homemade. Let's not ruin the illusion for him. We pick up our bad habit orders. Yeah, I don't really do DoorDash, but because it's expensive and I can just go get it. Let's see. Hannah Louise Poston has a series of videos about her no buy that I just finished watching. I'm not sure if she's the one I watched, but I was watching someone like prepare for their low buy or no buy. So I might check her out. It's just been real stressful. I love the air fryer. You can proficient with you can put your vegetables into it and you can roast stuff into it. I just love the air fryer. Yeah, I got one for Christmas. So we're now living the air fryer life as well. Low buy, what on earth is that? I don't know. So I need to send you easy peasy recipes too. Yeah, send everyone a recipe. An attempt to spend less money on things we don't really need to reach other financial goals. Yes, that is what a low buy should be. But I think my issue with how I planned my low buy And it's kind of the same thing as like when you're planning your weekly schedule. If you don't, and when you have a chronic illness and when you have um, other issues going on, you have to allot for those times you're not going to feel well. You have to allot for those times you don't have any energy. What are you going to eat when you don't want to cook? So you don't go out and go buy whatever meal you like to eat. So low buy for like chronic illness or like mental health conditions, it's just like you have to plan so rigidly because you need a backup plan. Because I buy things because it's easier or I don't have the energy. My main thing is food. If I didn't buy food, if I magically didn't have to eat and I could just survive on the sun and maybe the clouds, because it's really cloudy lately, then like I would be rich. But yeah, because yeah. Okay, I'm done rambling. Let's see. It's mostly focused on makeup, but I skip the makeup videos and just watch the general monthly recaps. Yes, please. Sending weekly recipes to Des as part of her New Year rest to learn to cook more stuff. Rachel, can you send that over to me? to at author Morgan _Lee, I think, on Instagram. Tammy's here. Hello. Got some recipes. Honestly, I love the air fryer because as a visually impaired person, it makes me more independent in the kitchen to cook. I love that for you. Yeah. Is a foreign thing to me, Barrett. I just add things to the Amazon cart and checkout. And purchased my husband a pair of Beats because I wanted a pair too. As for DoorDash, I also surprised my cousin and her family with dinners and treats, and we do grab a lot of the vegan pop-ups from the Dash. Nice. So yeah, that is my low buy goal. Is for reevaluation in February. Is just to figure out like what's actually going to work for me. Where am I spending money, and then what can I put in place so that I don't spend that money. So that's my low buy goal for February because I need a reevaluation. And then I said this earlier, but for my professional editing services, I'm going to have to extend my turnaround times. So for shorts, which I'm doing a lot more of now, I'm going to have to say a week and a half to 2 weeks or just 2 weeks. And I know that's probably going to like set people's schedules off. So like I'm not thrilled about doing that. But I figure like they want quality editing and not like rushed editing. Because before, like I said earlier, 1 week was enough time for me to do at least 3 passes through it because that's how many I usually do. Then I write my edit letter. Well, this is a new thing that I'm doing is writing an edit letter. And then what was I talking about? Writing the edit letter and then do my final read through. So 1 week was enough time usually for that. And I wasn't late very often sending people their stories back. But it's just that might not be 2020 for me. So I'll be doing that and then sending that to my clients to let them know that we're going to have to extend that time. See, Rachel says, just FYI, a lot of my easy peasy stuff is crockpot related. If y'all don't have one, invest in a nice one, like a big one. Ask myself, do I need it? Do I want it? Little D says, get it. Simba, are you comfortable? You're like laying on the plug. Okay. But yeah, that's all I got, y'all. That's all I got. That was January. Overall, I say it was a good month. It's not over yet. Still got 3 more days. But so far, it's been a good month. I have what I need to reevaluate and figure out. And that's about it, dude. That's about it. DJ is here. Hello. We're at the end. Yes. This was just a discussion of my goals and stuff, and I feel I've rambled too long. So yeah, that's it. That's all. Words. Okay, let me go into my promotional mode. I didn't change this last one. Oh well. Okay, so as I've been saying this whole time, I am a freelance editor. If you would like to book me for anything, you can visit my website. If you enjoy dark fantasy, books 1 and 2 of my debut trilogy, the Seedling trilogy, is available on Amazon. The links are in the description. Ignore the that already happened. But I am a part of the Self-Publishing Tips and Tricks podcast with Esther Easton and Ben Pick. The episode with Esther has already come out. As you can see, it's past the 15th. And our next episode will come out February 1st. And I'm not sure who it's with. But subscribe to Shannon's channel and follow the playlist. And you will know who's is coming next. And then also ignore the dates on this one. I'm also part of the writer's room with Barrett Laurie and Tiffany Russell. February is our next one, third Sunday of the month. Our next guest for February is Deidre. She's in the chat. Yeah. And that's me. And that's it. That's all I got. Good wrap up. Thank you. I'm sure you did amazing. I did okay. I did okay. Catch the replay. Thank you. And you're welcome. Same, but now I'm trying to not to indulge so much, failing miserably. Yes. All right, friends. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will see you in 2 weeks with another video or on one of my friends' channels. So, or on any of the other places that I just promoted. So have a good day and I will see you next time.